Hello everyone. Welcome back to African Tech Gurus. This is your channel where learning is by doing. Welcome once again, and let's do number 12 for variable if, else, and while. And in this case, it's the same as task 10 and 11, but now it's now a bit of somehow different because we are using, in this case, we are using for loop instead of using while loop. So let's see what awaits us. So let's see, write a program that prints all possible combination of two-digit numbers. Print numbers, or the numbers should be ranged from 0 to 99. The two numbers should be separated by space. All numbers should be printed with two digits. 1 should be printed as 01. The combination of numbers must be printed by a comma followed by a space. The combination of numbers should be printed in ascending order: 0, 0, 0, 1 and 0, 1, 0, 0 are considered the same combination of numbers 0 and 1. So you can only use putchar function, and then you can only putchar 8 maximum number in your code. Use putchar 8 times. Then you are not allowed to use variable type char. So let's see, this is output. This is the output that we are expected to have at the end of this particular coding. So this one, I don't want to go much. It's the same as the other one, as I said, task 10 and task 11. But I will just have the code because I've already created the code, so that it will not take much time. I've created the code. I will just create the file first, and then I paste the code and I explain one by one. So first of all, remember that we need, okay, let me copy this, and then I create this file. How do I create file? I click on VI, and then I paste the name of that particular file like that. So I am in that particular file, and then I click on I to go to insert mode, and then I will just copy code which I have. This one, I created this code. Okay, let me just explain here before I copy. Remember, this is how we do our the comment section. We have the main, which is should be equal, is the same as this one, and then print all possible combination of a pair of two-digit number without any repetition. That's how. Then we have a return, that is return 0 on success. In as much as I will have the right thing, if we are able to have compilation or have executable file successfully, then it means that we are returning 0. Then we need to have variables, that is int I and j. You notice that in this time round, I'm using I and j in the same line. So that is called variable initialization declaration. So because this one I have not given them a value, so it is variable declaration. Variable initialization, if I say int, and then I say I, then I give a value to 0, then I do like this, then that's one now become variable declaration. So since here we are still in variable, we declare just variable declaration. So now let's come to for loop. I said that this one now we are using for loop instead you're using while loop. Remember, task 10 and 11 we use while loop, but this one you're using for loop. This one we did declaration. Now we're initializing I is equal to 0, I is less than 99, and I is incrementing. So we have to increment I. Then we are saying that for j is equal to 0, j is less than 99, and j is incrementing also. And then we check now. Remember, it's a two-digit number with two combination. So we're saying that, okay, it is a two numbers we are printing, but each of the numbers has to be combination of two numbers. I don't know if it's making sense. I'm saying I need to say 0, 0. Okay, 0, 0 to mean 0, 0, or 0, 1 to mean 0, 1, or okay, all this. Now this is the first set. Let me call it the first set. That is 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. Then I come to the second one. I say maybe 0, 1, then 0, 2, like that. Okay, I'm not using any format. I'm just displaying out something. I'm just helping you to learn something. Okay. All right, let me just do away with this. These are not necessary. I don't need this. I don't need this. Yes, like that. Okay, let me have that like that. Then so this is what we have now. So now that we're having this one, let's come now after all the rules we have checked. If this one is less than j, remember we say that I should be less than j and I should never be equal to j. So what next? We put char. Remember we have been asked to print, but we have been asked not to print with we have been asked not to print with printf. So we are using this one. So let's now do this one. So we are saying I divided by 10, then plus that number. Then I modulus 10, then plus, it has to have a 0. Remember, like it has a 2-digit. Then we put char space. Then we say j. Now divided by 10 plus 0. Remember, it's a 2-digit. So this one represents one number that is 2-digit number. One number, and let me give an example of a one number that is 2-digit number. For example, 20 or 20. 20 is a number, it's a number, but a 2-digit number. I don't know if it's making sense, but that's my explanation. That a 20 is a number, one number, but a 2-digit number. The same case to this one. So this one here represents one number, which is a 2-digit number. And then the same also on J, it is a number which represents a 2-digit number. And then from there we print now, comma, and the space. And then we print a new line. Hope is now well understood. Let me copy the code now and then I paste on my webcam so that it will be easy for us. So let me paste here. Hope I've not spent much of time, but I've just explained. Yes, let's now run our GCC. We need to run our GCC for us to be sure that it is running as expected. So let's come here. Then let me run my GCC like this. And then yes, ls. Yes, we have the file here that has been created executable. We have it here. So now let's git add, git commit. Remember we are committing with the message. Which is the message we are committing with? We are using this one. Software is eating the world. Copy. Git push. And then from here now we go back and we check our code. Waiting. Yes, our code has run and is now successfully. Thank you very much. I believe you have now understood everything. See you next time. Now variable questions are now all answered. Bye. See you in the next session. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Please, we are really asking for your support. African Tech Gurus, we are asking for your support. Subscribe to our channel.